So guys, today's monthly favorites episode I'm actually filming on my birthday. Yes, instead of welcoming guests, I'm standing in front of the camera because I really want to share with you which top 10 perfumes I've been loving and wearing the most during April 2022. So if you want to find out more about them, make sure to keep on watching. But before we get started, I would like to ask those of you who are here for the first time to subscribe to my channel right now, and please don't forget to give this one a huge thumbs up. And once you're done with that, we can dive right into it. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm excited to be here because April was an intense month for me, because even a part of my family from Ukraine came to visit me in Germany. We all know why, but I was so glad to see them. You probably noticed that if you watched my memorable day of my life vlog. And it's a busy time in my life. I'm switching jobs. Yes, I've made it through this really hard year, and now I'll be helping Ukrainian refugees. So there's a lot going on in my life. More updates you'll get in the monthly live stream, which is going to be this week, so make sure to set up a notification. But today I'm here with an amazing top 10 list that I want to open with my most favorite fragrance discovery of the month. So as you might remember, every month I share with you which fragrance out of all I've been smelling and testing during the month impressed me the most. And in April that was actually this one, Motel by the French brand that's called Unui Nomade. Please let me know if that's even correct or not, but I haven't heard many people talking about it, so I really want to put it on your radar because the illustrations and the stories of the fragrances are really beautiful. Motel got me interested because it's a tobacco fragrance, which I'm really into at the moment, and it also got compared to one of my most beloved fragrances by Guerlain, which is Louis, that Benny and I love very much. And indeed they are similar, I guess, because of the sweet, spicy, powdery smokiness that is going on in both of them. But in Motel, focus is on the note of carnation, and it makes it really nostalgic and at the same time quite discreet and cozy. That's why I've been wearing this one during those chilly April nights that we've had a lot of. And this is a really comfortable fragrance, but it's really interesting and unique. To my mom, it smells like a bug spray, so I would definitely recommend you to check it out in case you're into sweet, smoky, powdery, mature, classy and nostalgic fragrances. But the one I've been wearing during the daytime is this one by Nars, which is Musk Noir Rose, that I've already compared to the Musk Noir, and in case you missed that video, you might really want to check it out because both fragrances are amazing. But I find that this one is more daytime suitable, and it has this very noticeable note of plum. It smells a little bit jammy. It is quite a sweet fragrance because vanilla makes the floral part in there really sweet and sugary, but musk keeps it on the sensual side, and I just love it. I find it playful and sexy and just really nice to wear. But another fragrance also from a designer brand that I've been loving rather for the morning today is Zadig and Voltaire's This Is Her Vibes of Freedom. And you might remember what I said about it, right? It has this note that reminds me of cat pee or something. I know it's weird, I know that people don't get what I say, but there are fragrances that smell to me like a cat a little bit, and actually, to be completely honest with you, it rather reminds me of my childhood, because one of my best friends back then had a lot of cats, and her mom used this perfume by Cerruti that she sprayed in the bathroom where was the cat toilet, and you know, all the fragrances mixed into one. So this is actually a really beautiful perfume. Don't get distracted by my weird description. There is pep, peony, rose, jasmine, chestnut and whipped cream, which I'm getting more and more of the longer I wear this perfume. So it has creamy, fresh, abstractly floral scent, and I love it very much. To me it smells sexy, even in the animalic way, which is probably a little bit not that appealing sounding, but it smells great. I really recommend you to check it out next time you're in the shop, and maybe if you're already familiar with it, please let me know how it smells to you. But let me tell you now about such a gorgeous powdery fragrance, and me being a sucker for powdery perfume, is just amazed by how Enigma Pour cologne, that's a fragrance by Roger Dove, which is so hyped, is totally worth all the attention and all the hype, because this fragrance literally smells like a cola in the opening. It has this fizzy cola scent when you spray it on. It is fantastic. Then it turns into the most beautiful powdery scent you've ever smelled. To me, it's not masculine. To me, it is absolutely unisex. It features a ton of different notes such as bergamot, heliotrope, jasmine, neroli, rose demi, geranium, and then base notes are just heaven, which are cardamom, vanilla, tobacco, benzoin, cognac, patchouli, pepper, sandalwood, ginger, ambergris, and I guess that's all. So it is really fizzy in the opening. It smells like cola. Then it turns powdery and boozy, which I love so much. It even reminds me just a little bit of Vanilla Diorama by Dior that you guys know I am so into. And the cognac makes it also a little bit alcoholic, and tobacco with spices. Oh, it's such a beautiful, cozy, just like very luxurious smelling scent, which I want a full bottle of. So I highly recommend you to check it out in case you love powdery perfumes and you're looking not for a powder bomb but a very complex and beautiful scent. In my opinion, it is worth the attention, it is worth the price tag. It reminds me of the most elegant and chic Guerlain fragrance, okay? Because as you might already seen in my Roger Dove big unboxing haul video, first impressions, in which I tried out a whole bunch of different Roger Dove perfumes. I really love the DNA of this brand. So in case you missed that video and you would like to check it out to get more an idea of my favorites, please do so. But with that being said, another brand that I've been exploring during April is La Parfumeur and their discovery set of the La Botanique, which I mistakenly ordered because I really want to get the samples of the new range that smells like vegetables. There is note of beetroot in some and some other vegetal notes in others. So let me know if I should get samples and review those new ones for you. These have been around for a while, but I love to discover them. Although I didn't plan to order these, I'm so glad that I did in the end, because they are so nice. And if you would like to get more an idea how they smell, we filmed first impressions / review with Yeva, which I will also link down below. But you guys, out of all these, I have like 3 favorites. For example, the rose fragrance I've been consistently wearing to bed, just spraying it on my pajama. But this one I wore to a couple of job interviews, and it was snowy in the beginning of the month. And Mirabilis, which you guys smells like sweet and at the same time, I don't know, Ambroxany sexy musk, is just everything to me. I love this perfume so much. It's me. I wish I had a bottle of it and a bunch of these fragrances. So if you want to support me, you can actually donate on Buy Me Coffee website, which is very easy to do. You can check out the link down below. But with that being said, 2 other fragrances that I smelled in April by the Orientica, which are from the Limitive collection. Look at these bottles. They are so nice. Comment down below which one you like best. I like both fragrances. I've been wearing them a lot to work. And for example, Wild Neroli reminds me of just blooming spring trees, you know, like that time when the wind comes and it's just like so fresh and you get a whiff of blooming trees. It's citrusy, it's fresh, and it smells a lot like Neroli. So if it's your favorite note, you might actually want to check it out. But my personal favorite is Imperial Gold, because you guys, this is a crazy fragrance that smells so nice. In the opening, it's a little bit masculine and woody and fresh. You don't understand what it is about, and it stays complex and abstract, so you can't pinpoint the notes even till the dry down. But it reminds me of this fragrance by Pringlum Rose that is discontinued, which is called Hikari, that I purchased right in the beginning of my perfume collection, and it was pricey, but I just loved how ethereal and just like airy it was, and it reminds me of that in the very dry down. So that was actually very nice to get a reminder of that fragrance from way back in the days. And you know what, April was actually quite a festive month, because I celebrated Easter twice, and Advent, which is my stepbrother, let's call it that, visited us, and he brought me a very special present from Dubai, where he has been like on a business trip, and it's actually amberwood by the brand Ajmal, and that's what he chose for me. And although it's not like my favorite fragrance at the moment, at the same time it smells, you know, like a brilliant Middle Eastern, very heavy, very how should I say, business-like, politically correct fragrance. Very ambery, very patchouli-ish, a little bit sweet in the dry down, so I had a lot of fun wearing that one as well. Oh, and another tobacco fragrance that I've been loving a lot is Genius by Rainier Perfumes, and this is a Genius fragrance. This perfume is everything I'm living in. It is so phenomenal because in the opening it has the most beautiful ginger note. There are other spices, but I love the ginger in here. It is so energizing, and it is mixed into the warmer notes like vanilla and tobacco and other base notes, and it smells so like you want more of it. It is addictive. And it's one of those fragrances that you can blind buy if you like how it sounds. So it is really warm, it is cocooning, it smells so pleasant for men and women. You can actually get it from Equation Natural with my discount. So make sure to check it out, it's really worth it, and I will surely mention it in my Best of Tobacco episode that I promise is coming up really soon. Oh, and I totally need to mention not necessarily my favorite fragrance to wear, but to smell, which I got as a present from Douglas when I ordered a whole bunch of different fragrances, and it's a masculine perfume by Kenzo, which is one of the freshest. I don't really remember the name, but I gave it to Benny, and it's like the most aquatic, really airy, super strong perfume. Like anytime he sprayed it on, I was like, did you spray the whole bottle on you? And he was like, no, just one spritz. So the entire house smelled of him, the entire building, you know, and it was amazing. So although Kenzo fragrances are pretty light, that one had an amazing sillage, so I really enjoyed to smell it, especially during rather warmer days. But I want to end this video on a very pretty note, because this is the fragrance that I've been on a hunt for many months, and it's by the brand El Haramain, which is in the oil format. So they have sprayer bottles and they have these oils, and just look at this bottle. Oh my god, I am in love with it. It was such, you know, a highlight here when we unboxed this cutie, and when you open it, you just twist, and here is an applicator, and this is just like pure perfume oil, which is so intense and strong, and the fragrance smells amazing. It's like a candy. It's really sweet. It smells of roses that are dusted with vanillin and chocolate, and it just so attractive and playful, and totally matches my mood today. So let me know how you like my look, and let me know what's your most favorite fragrances of the month. Please comment your monthly favorites down below, and thank you so much for watching my list. If you enjoyed it, maybe you learned something new from it, then please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, guys, and of course subscribe to my channel. And if you want to stay in touch, you can follow me on my social media. All the helpful links where you can purchase some of these fragrances and other stuff is going to be down below, and I'm excited to hear from you. If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them, so make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other in the next one really soon. Bye guys.